Greetings and salutations. It is Cody from Reboot Studios. Soon not to be, but we'll get to that another time. In the meantime, though, I'm here to make a quick video as a promise to a certain DJ14. Yes, I'm talking about Dave. And I promised him that I would name the number one starter for Minnesota Vikings come week 1. It's simple. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to state the obvious, and then I'm going to explain my thought. Obviously, J.J. McCarthy should not start week 1. It should be Sam Darnold. Let me explain. As much as I'm not a fan of Sam Darnold, and he can be inconsistent at times, he's had moments where he has been actually a really decent quarterback. And he also played for the Jets, who, at the time they drafted him, really were struggling. And they still had some inconsistencies. They didn't work out. Their GM, Joe Douglas, has done a wonderful job rebuilding that franchise to the point where I think they are starting to become legitimate once again. In Carolina, he was kind of looks good at moments, but then he got injured. Then he went to 49ers, back up, almost won the Super Bowl. And then he came to Minnesota. And obviously, he is a bridge quarterback, or at least a one-year quarterback where he's going to try to make a case for himself. J.J. McCarthy is the future, don't get me wrong. As much as I love Kirk Cousins, and I will miss him. Good luck to you in Atlanta, Kurt. You deserve it, Kirko. But it was time to move on. It was time to move forward. He went to the Vikings to win a Super Bowl. He didn't deliver on that. That's not his fault. That is just how things went. J.J. McCarthy is the future, and I think he'll be very, very good. A lot of people say he'll be a bust, but I don't think he will be. Not at least compared to some of the other quarterbacks that were drafted. But I am of the belief that quarterbacks, unless if they're really, really special, like a Peyton Manning kind of quarterback, they should not start week 1. Period. They need to take time to learn and grow and develop. And I think Sam Darnold should be the quarterback for most of this year. My prediction is this. We will see J.J. McCarthy. I think we'll see him in the last 3 games. So week 16 and week 18, he'll be the guy. I think at that point, Minnesota will miss the playoffs and it'll be too late. But I do think that Sam Darnold will at least give us wins, and I think that we won't be last place, because I think Chicago still has a lot more stuff they need to develop, because they still have some questions, and also some of the pickups they've had, like Keenan Allen. He's a great receiver, but he's 32 and he's a little bit older. So depending on how he does, he may end up being really great for them, or he may owe his age, But I'm not worried about Minnesota at all. I think Minnesota will do pretty good. I'm excited for the game against the Jets. I think the Jets have a promising future, and so does Minnesota. But I think right now, they're still a few players away for both teams. And I'm just saying that to be fair and to be honest. I already know that I'm not going to have high hopes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set realistic expectations and then go from there. I will be doing a prediction thing in a few months before preseason, but I will say this. It more likely than not will be the last one, at least for this channel. I do have some other channels that I might put it on, but going forward, I'm not really planning to do a lot of football content on here. Mostly because I want to focus on more of my faith as a Christian and focus more on that content. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. And I know that there will be questions about Harrison Buckner. I will address that in the next video, because I do understand there were people that are upset with him, people that agree with him. What's my view? I will share that in the next video. But for now, I gotta say shalom, peace, and have a good night.